Dominic is a speaker, trainer, and entertainer. He works with leaders at all levels to create a culture of productivity in a world of distractions. Tonight, Dominic will talk about the scientific ingredients to make the change that you want in your life. This is Project 10 from the Competent Communicator Manual, Inspire Your Audience. His title, Why 3? The Scientific Ingredients to Change. Give it up for Dominic Carella. Come on, give it
up. Why 3? Maybe it's because things happen in threes in the universe. Maybe it's mystical. Maybe it's because it's easy to remember. I don't know, but I do know that recently I got a tip from a friend, and I tend to pay attention to tips from friends who are sometimes more successful than I am, some people I work with, or just people I respect. And he told me to go get this book, and I did, and I got the book the other day, and I read the book, and there was stuff in there that I had heard of for 20 years. Didn't know. You may have heard of a guy named Seth Godin. Who's heard of Seth Godin? Anybody? Not a great fellow to look at, but great stuff to read. So, you know, what's coming up right now, who knows what's happening? Today's the 16th. What happens in 16 days?
New Year.
It's a brand new year. Like it's going to be any different. But there will be a new day on your phone. Or if you use a calendar, you'll have new pictures. And we've all gone through this ritual over and over and over, year after year. Who knows what it is?
New Year's resolutions.
Oh, I thought it was hangover. Yeah. It could be New Year's resolutions. Maybe they happen after the hangover, right? What does everybody take this opportunity to do? I'm going to change. I've been trying to change it. Well, at least 364 days ago I was going to change this. Now I'm doing it again. Right? It's that sort of Groundhog Day thing. Well, when I read the book, that it is a very easy read. It's a little goal-setting workshop in a handbook. And I should have brought it, but a lot of things I should have brought. He referenced something that said that there are 3 things scientists have discovered are necessary ingredients for change. Would you like to know them?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Because if you're ready and if you're committed and if you pay attention, I'll tell them to you, but I got to tell you, it's not good news. Because what happens once you know the secret? You got to work. Well, it's now up to you to put it into action. And that's not good news. Because the secret to your change will lie within you. You'll have to be responsible for it now. You'll have to take the actions necessary now. But I'll tell you what it is and how simple it is. 3 things required for change. Number 1, small steps. Take small steps toward the person you want to become. Now, I learned these lessons, and I'll tell you where this all came to. I put together a kitchen from IKEA. You know how cool IKEA is? Who's been to IKEA? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's cool because everything's already put together in IKEA. So I bought a kitchen and 178 boxes later. I learned a few lessons. Take small steps. I like to say take it 1 box at a time. So take small steps because it can be a little overwhelming just figuring out all that stuff. And you get used to it though because you go back to IKEA so many times, you can see what it looks like. No kidding. I had a 90-day return policy and I just made it back in on time for the last couple things I needed to change. But it says to the second thing that you need to do in order to change. Consistent effort over time works to change. So you're taking small steps, 1 box at a time. Consistent effort over time works. So you have to let go of the expectation of what it looks like at IKEA to what it looks like in your house with boxes. And then you're left with the stack of cardboard boxes that are empty, which is a fun challenge. The third thing, the third ingredient required to change, group support works. I had a friend of mine wrote a book. I met him years ago, and his book was called Partner Power. You Can't Lose Weight Alone. And it was serendipitous when I met him because I was running a program called Mastermind Your Success. If we all know this, if you look into your experience, you don't even have to believe me, but you know you've never really done anything alone. Except maybe complain or brag. You really don't accomplish any great things alone if they're going to be great things. And aren't you changing to be the person you want to be, the person you see yourself as? A great thing. So why do it alone? The hardest thing for me to do was to tell other people what I saw I needed to change. So I don't recommend it on Facebook. I do recommend it with a small group of people you know, love, and care about. Which is why we're all here at Toastmasters. We're a small group, small consistent changes, small steps, week by week, meeting by meeting, speech by speech. You will get better. You will make the changes you see in your highest vision of yourself. And you don't have to do it alone. Thank you.